You're watching part 3 of our coverage of round 3 of the 2013 ARB Winch Truck Challenge Series. Let's hear from the guys at Big Bird Racing.
Trying to attack the winch walls as best we can, get the best line to them so we can get up them nice and quick. Poor Navy here, run his heart out and get up there as soon as we can.
Yeah, now 3 winch walls in this one, that does make it hard for you, Navy.
Yeah, you've got to push it through, try and get it done as quick as we can, try and get the best time. So far this weekend we've had a pretty good run. No breakages so far, so yeah, the truck's still going good, so we're happy.
The only issue you've really had was when you hit that water on the first stage yesterday.
Yeah. Petrol engines don't really like the water, so just done a bit of waterproofing last night in case we've done some water today, so it's all right. Having fun, so that's all that counts.
The team get the truck running again and, despite sounding very sick, finish the stage. Meanwhile, Team ARB Rockhampton were one of the unlucky rolls in the winch stage on Saturday, and driver Greg takes us through what happened.
Yeah, we had a bit of a drama yesterday, broke a hub and went in stage 2-wheel drive, and yeah, it was winching really well. All of a sudden run up a bit of a tree, and next minute I knew I was on my roof, so went over real quick. But we got it back going again, hardly any damage, windscreen, a couple of HIDs, and yeah, we're running again today. Did one stage today, so.
Nice new windscreen in this morning.
Yeah, we did that last night. One of the boys is a windscreen fitter, so we conned him into doing one for us last night, and it looks real good now, so see what happens.
It is surprising how little damage it really did, isn't it?
Oh, look, the sound inside the car wasn't really good when it went over. I thought it's all come down, and we tipped it back over. There's a dent in the front corner and a couple of HIDs, that was it. There's no other mark on it. Inside the windscreen, you wouldn't know it'd been over, so yeah, it's good.
There was one more rollover to come on what looked to be a fairly straightforward hill. A number of trucks had already driven the hill and a few had winched up, but Hound Dog Racing were determined to drive it. It wasn't to be, however, and they didn't quite make it, rolling in a spectacular fashion. The tree halfway up the hill saved them from rolling any further, but also inflicted quite a bit of damage to the roofline, and the truck was looking very worse for wear. There was plenty of cheering and encouragement from what had been a very vocal and enthusiastic spectator crowd all weekend.
We get really good spectator crowds for these events. Again, even though a long weekend, we've got a good number of people out here, and yeah, it's been great to see the people out here. They're very well behaved most of the time. Dust and dirt and rocks, and it's fantastic.
There was a total of 12 stages for 2013, and from an organisation point of view, a large amount of effort goes into these events. So will WTC be back for 2014?
At this stage we haven't started planning yet, but yeah, we do believe we're going to run again with another 3-round series. We have a couple little things in the pipeline that have been in the planning stage for a couple of years. They might come to fruition next year. Yeah, it's just going to depend on how much time Brad and I have got outside of outside of work.
Yeah, now we talk about Brad, always interviewing you, but Brad is a fairly important part of this whole equation.
Brad lives in this area, has been involved in winch challenges and just competing in general for many years. An organiser of the CQ challenge when that was up and running. So yeah, he's got a lot of experience. I think we pair up pretty well together.
Yeah, and you've also got a very good group of officials that support you too.
Fantastic group. We've got our regulars that come out. They're here every weekend. They work tirelessly for us all weekend for no money. Basically a hamburger and a can of Coke just about some days, unfortunately. But mate, without these guys, we just couldn't do this. They are really the unsung heroes of our sport.
Loving that V8 sound from Goldilocks Racing and also TNT Racing, who haven't had a completely trouble-free weekend.
Yeah, we lost reverse when we first got here. It came back to us yesterday, fortunately, but it decided not to play the game, and reverse was very sketchy today. So we got one little reverse up the top, and that was it. That rear line is very important in this tight stuff. If you can't realign, it's push the tree out of the road or you're not getting around.
Now, you did have it yesterday for a little while, and you're going quite all right then.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think the auto's just on its way out, and yeah, it came good for a little while. Gave us 6 stages yesterday, so can't complain. At least it gave me something.
So after 2 solid days of racing, the eventual winner of round 3 was Redbeard Racing. Steve Blomfield with navvy Shane Nielsen were consistent all weekend and showed a very steady pace in each stage. Fastest stage times wasn't the goal, consistency was, and that paid off, allowing them to win the overall series and the round. Second place went to the GU Patrol of Pump and Grunt Racing, with the V8 Toyota of Goldilocks Racing taking third place on the podium. Another great ARB WTC this year is over, and we can't wait for more WTC in 2014.